Ninja Girl, I loved your video. It was brilliant. It was forceful. It was passionate. Please keep making them. That said, I do want to pick up on a few points that I disagree with you on. Atheists do not, on the whole, hate religious people. Some atheists perhaps hold religious people in contempt to some degree, and I think this is probably what you're picking up on. But it's not quite the same thing as hating someone, um, in my view, anyway. Or perhaps it's not quite correct to say we hold religious people, specific individuals, in contempt. You, for example, I have tremendous respect for. I think it takes a lot of guts to get up and to say the things that you did, and uh, you're articulate. Um, we perhaps have contempt for dogmas that are not based on evidence, and to some degree that transfers onto those that hold those dogmas. Yeah, so it's the insistence um, on an evidence-based worldview that is the common theme that atheists share. If you ask them about almost any other subject, economics or politics, you'll find a broad variety of opinions. Um, the what most atheists The problem that many atheists have with religions is that religions are human institutions with all the flaws that this entails, while simultaneously demanding to be above reproach. And this is why child abuse in the Catholic Church, as well as, say, for example, their overt support of the Nazis in World War II, could go on for many years. But not simply go on, but the Church could actively survive their exposure on these fronts. That these atrocities were exposed and the church simply barrels on, I think, is indicative of the irrational faith that people place in these institutions. For example, in my view, it's irrational for any parent to let a Catholic priest within 10 meters of their child. Yet Catholic dogma forces millions of children to spend hours closeted in tiny dark rooms with these unmarried and sexually repressed elderly men with a reputation for child abuse. I mean, is there anything more irrational than this? This is just one example among many hundreds of crazy things that religions render normal. Yeah? Atheists and secularists simply reject the influence of religion in their lives, any influence at all. Uh, if you choose to wear the veil, and let me say it looks great on you, this is one thing. If women wear the veil out of fear of being beaten, arrested, or murdered, as is the case in Saudi Arabia and to a lesser degree in Iran, then this is something altogether different. Religions are dangerous, and I think we have good reasons for drawing that conclusion. Articulate, clever young ladies like yourself, I think your time would be better spent dealing with the very real problems in Islam rather than complaining about a bit of bad language and name calling. I think by calling for those things you disagree with in Islam to change, you provide a great service to your God, your faith, and the wider world. But that's just my opinion. Keep up the discussion. Great talking to you.